Alright, so I had everything done with this except for the door, so I thought. And the woman who asked if I can build it wanted to pay me. I told her no, there's no need to pay me. I have extra scraps. And so I told her, well, you know, if we're gonna, you know, register the little house, then, you know, if you can put my name on the sign, I would greatly appreciate it. So she said, okay. Well, I went online and I got the measurements of the sign, but when this sign came in, it was just a little bit bigger than I thought. So it will not fit nicely. It's like twice the size of what I thought it was going to be as far as the height. So this is garbage. Well, I'll take it apart. I didn't glue it because I was getting everything together first. So I'll just unscrew it and maybe use it as the template. Just make it bigger or taller, I should say. So just this video is gonna change. You want to keep staying? If not, you could fast forward to the end. All right, so the other day when I was doing the eclipse, recording the eclipse, I forgot to charge my camera, so I lost a little bit of footage here. I took it all apart and I put construction adhesive, screwed it all back together. I also filled all the holes for the screws, sanded it. I also painted the inside. I'm gonna try this flexible rubber coating leak seal. So I'm going to shingle the top of the roof. I'm going to be putting a door on. I got to run to the depot and get plexiglass. Then I'll make the door out of it. And I got to buy hinges and magnets. A couple things I got to pick up still. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this stuff out on a spare piece of wood and see how it comes out. And if it comes out pretty good, then I'll paint the whole thing, or I'll spray paint the whole thing. So let's test it out. Alright, so here's the finished product. I put rare earth magnets on the, so it now shuts. I used my air compressor and I blew it on the side. It did not blow open, so I think it'll be alright for the, you know, the weather out here. Put the hinges on. I changed the orientation of it to help it stay closed. I don't know if I said this before. I just put drilled a little hole just to recess the head of the screw in the door, so it'll be easier when it's shut to stay flush. You know, so I think it looks good. It's sturdy and heavy as hell. So now I have to deliver it to the woman who asked for it, and then have to find out where we're actually installing it. It's going to be down the street in the park in our development here. I just don't know where exactly and who's going to put the post in. So hopefully you like this build. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. If there's enough of an interest on this, maybe I'll put plans together. You know, free plans. I'm not gonna charge anything. But if you go on the website for the actual company, you have to pay for. That's a big mosquito. It's a lot of money for their actual. Not even just their plans. I think they send you the actual wood and hardware and everything, but most of the stuff we all have laying around in our shop anyway. So the hinges, I've had them sitting on the shelf for, I don't know, 10 years. Never needed them. I was going to build a jewelry box and never got around to it, so at least it goes to goes to good use. Shingles I had left over for the project, the roof in the back, you know, along with the the flashing. You know, this oak used to be part of the kitchen cabinet that I took down. So I think really the only thing I had to buy was the plexiglass and the knob. Other than that, I think I had everything else on hand. This here is Aztec, I believe. When I redid my garage, I had left over, so that was the door frame. So that's about it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, be safe.